We have somebody commenting here, Manuel, that's saying, can we discuss B2B services in this context? Because they kind of find it hard to relate to product-based marketing. They're in recruiting and staffing.
Well, it's the same thing that I was talking about right here, right? Business consulting, you're trying to reach business owners. It's the same route. It depends on where do you want to reach them. If I want to find business owners to service, I wouldn't necessarily go to Pinterest, right? I would probably go to a platform that has business owners using the platform. I also have to take into account what platforms have the best opportunity to reach people. Facebook and Instagram today are still the best performing ad platform. It's easier to advertise on Facebook and bring people into our world consistently. You have platforms like LinkedIn, which are meant for professionals, business owners, and people looking for jobs and looking for opportunities. These are the guys that you might want to service, but the LinkedIn platform is not as good, as robust as the Facebook and Instagram platform, but you can reach people there. So if you want to learn LinkedIn ads, something that we also do over here, you can run LinkedIn ads. They're just more expensive. Like, for example, if I want to reach 1,000 people on Facebook, on average, I might just have to pay $10 to reach 1,000 people. If I want to reach 1,000 people on LinkedIn, I might have to pay $60, $75. So it's going to be a lot higher cost of advertising, but it's going to be more qualified advertising people, right? Because I'm going to be putting myself in front of more people. People on Facebook can tend to be disinterested in whatever your message is. They're just wasting their time, and it's going to be a lower quality lead in general. I did a video on that recently. If you're interested in running ads to generate prospects, there is no higher qualified prospect than somebody that comes from a Google search. That's the reality. Because, for example, if you're a plumber and you want to run Facebook ads, well, I got it, but most people don't have a clogged toilet right now. But if somebody goes to Google and that says, I need to find a plumber locally, that person needs a service right now. They need to solve their problem right now. They might have like all kinds of things flowing out of that toilet. It's a problem at this point. So if you have that person reached out to and you don't close them, something is terribly wrong with your sales process. So that's something that you got to keep in mind. A Google lead is always going to be higher qualified, but at a much higher pace. But again, we're talking about the journey to build your brand longer term, not just to survive right now. Because like I said on the formula, you got to generate prospects. So the plumber that wants to grow their business and is interested not in the present time, but more in the future, will be doing a smart thing, investing in generating prospects, because when that person actually does need their service, they're going to be the first ones to be thought about because you were able to put yourself there. You might be able to pay $1 a lead on Facebook. You might pay $50 a lead on Google. The leads cannot be compared. Very different prospect, and you got to just keep that in mind as you're advertising on these platforms. Generally, I like to describe both worlds as if you want to build your future, you go heavy on Facebook. If you need to survive right now because you need to pay your rent, you need to pay your mortgage, you need to buy your Panda Express, you want to make sure that you do Google because it's going to feed you right now. It depends on that. Usually we like to do a combination of both because we like to find the people that are looking for a solution to their problem right now, while we find those people that are not interested necessarily right now, but we're going to create an awareness along the way, and that's what Facebook and Instagram can do for you.
Are you talking about Google AdSense or a different Google?
Google AdSense, yeah.
Is that what you're talking about, though?
Well, Google AdSense is more meant for
AdWords. We're talking about AdWords.
We're talking about AdWords,
like
right? In which you want to be on the search. If somebody says local plumber, you want to show up there. You do that through a platform called Google AdWords, which is adwords.google.com.
Okay.
So you can set that up, and they're very simple to set up. They're a lot more expensive. Back in the day, in 2005, they used to be 5 cents a click. Right now, if you're a plumber, you're going to have to pay $15 for a click, $12 for a click, maybe even $20 for a click. But if you actually are able to have a good sales process in place and convert that person, then you can actually accomplish profitability on that area. Very different worlds. You cannot put them next to each other because it's not apples to apples. Does that make sense?
Yes.